It's very, very interesting to know that our babies are actually getting to know us in the third trimester just as much as we would like to get to know them. It's so interesting how they're doing their little um, research on us through belly by hearing our conversation, hearing our heartbeat, and just paying attention all around when they're awake. And the great way that we can kind of get to know our baby when we're in our third trimester is when you lay down or when you try to go to sleep and rest for the day. How active is your baby? What are they doing while you're sitting down, laying down, taking a break? You know, my son would stretch so much. And it's so funny because when he was born, he would stretch out like completely to go to sleep. Like he had to be splayed out. And I guess he just didn't like being so cramped up in my belly because he just kept stretching me out as much as possible when he was in there. And it's just an interesting way for me to get to know, you know, their personality, their energy a little bit. So just keep that in mind because as you're getting to know them, they are getting to know you. Also, they are able to listen toward the last month of the pregnancy in the third trimester. So like the eighth, you know, almost ninth month, they are actually getting to know you and listening to you and your partner talk or whoever you're talking to. If it's like your mom, your sister, your brother, whoever, your dad, your coworkers, they're actually listening to your conversations in order to recognize the people that you're around when they're born. Because after they're born, they're not really going to have a clue like, who do I trust? Who's a good person? Who's not a good person? You know, who's going to help me live? So I just think that's very interesting and definitely recommend looking more into that if that's something that's super fascinating to you. I found it really fascinating, so those are just some tidbits on how you get to know your baby and they're getting to know you during the third trimester. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below any experiences that you had or things that coincidences that you noticed from your baby during your third trimester that maybe could have also come true when they were born. For example, another funny thing is like I never liked bananas before I was pregnant. I just didn't like the taste and I would eat them all the time when I was pregnant. I was like one of the only things I could actually eat, and finds out my son loves bananas. He loves bananas. So that's another little interesting coincidence that people tell me, oh, it's just a coincidence. Like, oh, I don't know. I've met other moms who they couldn't stand, I don't know, candy, and their kid doesn't like candy. And it's like, who doesn't like candy? But it's such an interesting coincidence that while they were pregnant, they couldn't take sweets, and their child doesn't like sweets either. So you learn something new every day. Thanks for joining, and I'll catch you next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment those experiences that you want to share. The Mommy and Daddy Club, we're all about sharing and just, you know, kind of noticing, taking note of those coincidences. Thank you. Have a good day.